Good morning, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to be with you today and present to you the new Al Maktoum International Airport, our future gateway for the city of Dubai, all inclusive and innovative, inspired and guided by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and noting from his words that inability is the real disability. And we learn from people of determination, resilience, and strength that will shape our city, and most importantly, the gateway to the city, Al Maktoum International, where we are reshaping and rethinking our infrastructure to make it universal, accessible, and inclusive for all journeys. With that, I will share with you a short video that illustrates this mega universal project. Basically, from our leadership, they cascaded strategies that we took and start rethinking how the future of aviation will look like, starting with the pledge for the United Nations SDGs, specifically goal number 10, where it highlights that we should reduce inequalities, moving to Dubai's strategy on my city, my community, in addition to the UAE strategies for POD, including codes and regulations from fire life safety for PODs and universal designs as well. From there, we took the international standards from IATA, ACI, ICC, and even ADA. We took them to the infrastructure design philosophy map, where we started designing our lounges, our facilities, our accessibility amenities, with taking those standards into perspective. However, knowing that we have the world's busiest airport, Dubai International, in the same city that we are building the world's largest airport, Al Maktoum International, we start taking those lessons learned from the passengers that we interact with. With that, we start putting deep empathy in our designs, building a universal airport for all sorts of personas, and making sure that they always are comfortable without any friction, removing any hustle, and giving them a journey seamless and comfortable in every corner and every touch point. Also, we took these lessons learned and spread them to POD staff and also POD visitors who are here to meet and greet passengers, their loved ones. As well, we went the extra mile, where we start thinking about people of determination who require assistant animals, such as support animals, guiding them, and even medical support animals. And with that, we start implementing pet lounges and also pet check-in. On top of that, we went beyond people of determination. Basically, anyone who needs more comfort and anyone who need more assistance, such as pregnant women, elderly passengers, and unaccompanied minors. And we noticed that in some cases, unaccompanied PODs visit Dubai and they need support. from the door of the aircraft end to end until they reach their destination. With that, we had 6 pillars developed. The first one was intuitive and ergonomic design, taking into consideration as well safety, emergency, universal and inclusion, equitable use, and of course, sensory enablement. However, the last one wasn't as simple as it is by integrating assistive and accessible technologies and integration. And here is why. Because His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, when he launched Al Maktoum International Airport, he stated that this airport will have technologies that have never been seen in the aviation sector. With this in mind, we infused the POD journey equally with all passenger journeys with the latest technologies. So let me give you a glimpse of how would the POD passenger experience be infused with such technologies, and making sure that the latest future-proof technologies is enabled within Al Maktoum infrastructure. Starting with the booking. AI will assist POD within their booking, and AI agents will be deployed depending on the POD persona, tailored for each persona. On top of that, they will be familiar in advance with the airport, making sure they know the airport, the infrastructure, the utilities, and on top of that, they will be very comfortable navigating in the airport. They can also request a limo that will do the check-in process for them and assist them from their house to the airport. And when they reach the airport, of course, they will be greeted. On top of that, we can also make sure that people of determination, and specifically unaccompanied minors, have the same and equal treatment from their house. And on top of that, their parents, their loved ones, will monitor their movement with every touch point using an app to rest assured that they are taken care of. When they approach the airport, no matter what connectivity it is, even in the future, an autonomous AGV or a bonded metro or even eVTOL, everything will be enabled equally for PODs. And we will identify them. And then we will deploy either direct assistant, robot assistant, or the all-inclusive universal app assisting them. However, the app has so many functions. Amongst them are digital wayfinding, information, AI induction loop, which is the next generation of what we just rolled out in DXP. In addition, digital braille guidance using the mobile phones, vibrations. And in the upcoming future, they will have also digital glasses, giving them an immersive experience and information. And in the upcoming future, we envision neuro-brain interfaces with the airport infrastructure. Now, on top of that, when it comes to mobility, we will deploy autonomous PRM wheelchairs and concierge robots. Follow me children strollers for parents, POD accessible AGVs, and of course the automated people mover, as now will always have POD accessibility and dedicated spots for them. Okay. With that in mind, this will be rolled out for the departure. Equally, the transfer and arrival journey will have the latest technology. So let's put everything in context and take a look, how would it look like in real life? So we will push the limit with the touch points to make them more seamless by giving accessible counters, accessible free flow immigrations. On top of that, the security lane will be fully accessible until the boarding gate. So we're removing friction and giving deep empathy for all the POTs. And now let's take a glimpse on how this will look like.
fantastic environment.
With that, I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse on how we are infusing technology to cater for people of determination and being inspired by their strength and resilience, making Dubai another testament for inclusion and a gateway for the future. And I look forward to welcome you all soon in the future gateway of Dubai. Thank you, everyone. Pleasure.